I am Mahalakshmi and welcome to my presentation, Microprocessor Intel i7. List of Intel processor: Enhanced Pentium M-based Core Duo Core Soul, 64-bit Core Microarchitecture based Core 2 Duo, Core 2 Soul, Core 2 Quad, Core 2 Extreme, Nihalam Microarchitecture based Core i3, Core i5, Core i7. Basics. In computer architecture, 32-bit integers, memory addresses or other data units are those that are at most 32 bits width. Hence, 32-bit CPU and ALU architecture are those that are based on the register, address buses or data buses of that size. In computer architecture, 64-bit integers, memory addresses or other data units are those that are at most 64 bits width. Also, 64-bit CPUs and ALU architecture are those that are based on the register, address buses or data buses of the size. In computer engineering, microarchitecture is a description of the electrical circuit of the computer, central processing unit or digital signal processor that is sufficient for complete description that operation of a hardware. A processor is a logical circuitry that respond to and process the basic instructions that drives the computer. The term processor has generally replaces the term central processing unit. A processor is a personal computer or embedded is a small device is often called microprocessor. An Intel Core i7 is an Intel priority processor that is built on the framework of a multi-processor architecture. What is Intel Core i7 processor? Core i7 is first processor using Nihalam microarchitecture and a processor with the faster intelligent multiple core technology. Examples are i7-550U, i7-557U, i7-5500U, etc. Features of Core i7 processor: all support 64-bit execution, speed range from 2.66 GHz to 3.33 GHz. Front side bus speed include 2 GHz, 4.8 GHz or 6.4 GHz. Support Higher Performance Multiprocessor System with QPI. QPI stands for Quick Path Interconnect. Is a new point-to-point interconnect for connecting a CPU to either a chipset or another CPU. It provides up to 25.6 GB of total bidirectional data throughput per link. It incorporates distributed shared memory architecture. CPU performance boost via Intel Turbo Boost technology. Intel Turbo Boost technology accelerate processor and graphics performance per peak load, automatically allowing a processor core to run faster than the rate operating frequency if there are operating below the power, current and temperature specification limit. Intel Turbo Boost is activated when the OS requests the highest processor performance state. Frequency is maximum in a Core i7 processor. It was a number of active core, mode, base frequency, maximum turbo boost frequencies. It ranged from 2 improved cache latency with the smart L3 cache. Cache is a block of high-speed memory for temporary data stored location on a same silicon die as a CPU. The Core i7 family of a processor featured an inclusive shared L3 caches that can be up to 12 MB in size. Optimized multi-thread performance through the hyper-threading. Hyper-threading exposes a single physical processing core as a two logical core to allow them to share resources between the execution thread and therefore increases the system efficiency. It uses the processor resources more effectively, enable multi-thread to run on each core. Other features are enhanced Intel speed step technology during playing games, overclocking capacity, streaming SIMD instruction. SIMD stands for Single Instruction Multiple Data. Comparison between the Intel Core i3, i5, i7 processor. Which one is the best? Processor family specification: Intel Core i3 processor, Intel Core i5 processor, Intel Core i7 processor. Core number: 2 core, 4 core for desktop and 2 core for mobile, 4 core and 6 core for desktop, 2 core and 4 core for mobile. Processing threading: 4 processing, 8 processing, 8 and 12 processing. Maximum base clock clocking frequency 3.4 GHz, 3.4 GHz, 3.2 GHz. Maximum turbo boost frequency not applicable 3.8 GHz, 3.8 GHz. Maximum smart cache size 3 MB, 6 MB, 17 MB. Intel turbo boost 2.0. Not present, present and present. Intel hyper-threading present only for mobile processing, present. Best desktop processor, Intel Core i3, Intel Core i5, Intel Core i7. Best mobile laptop processor, Intel i3, Intel Core i5 2540M, Intel Core i7 2860QM. Chipset. A chipset is a group of integrated circuits or chips that are designed to work together and are usually marketed as a single product. In a personal computer based on the Intel Pentium class microprocessor, the term often referred to the specific pair of chips on the motherboard, the north bridge and the south bridge. The north bridge link the CPU to very high speed devices, especially main memory and a graphic controller. The south bridge connected to the lower speed peripheral buses such as PCI or ISA. It is a diagrammatic representation of a chipset. The north bridge typically handling communication among the CPU, RAM, AGP or PCI Express, and the south bridge, some north bridge also contain the integrated video controller also known as a graphics and a memory controller hub in Intel system. The south bridge is a chip that implements the slower capacity of a motherboard because the south bridge is further removed from the CPU. It gives the responsible for lower devices on the typical microcomputer. Advantages of Core i7 processor: big cache size, very fast, better cooling system, provide high data visualization technology to the user to view the high quality images and video graphics. 4 core allow for handling the software that requires a lot of computation, high quality games like Watchdog, GTA 4, etc. Disadvantages of Core i7 processor: very costly, power consumption is relatively high from other processor, will only work with DDR3 memory, meaning for people upgraded from DDR2 will have to get a whole new motherboard. Not a whole lot of software will require multi-threading, meaning for the average person there won't much of performance gaining from the dual core. Let us come to the conclusion. In a test performance on a leaked hardware, the Core i7 outperformed the current faster Core 2 Extreme processor. It has got the advantages of a high performance, highly overclockable, quick cooling and power efficiency. Some of the disadvantages including the requirement of newer motherboards sensitive to the high voltage. The technology keeps on improving as need for faster and high-end application increases. The i9 core version is about to be released soon.